I'm Dr. Ben Surpless, and I work at Trinity University as a geoscientist. I study and teach the dynamics of large-scale Earth systems, which include the lithosphere, the biosphere, the hydrosphere, and the atmosphere. Here at Trinity, I work with a wide range of experts that include disciplines as varied as anthropologists, historians, economists, writers, artists, and really what we all hope to do is to better understand how humans and nature interact with and affect each other. As the mayoral runoff election approaches, I thought I'd offer a few thoughts about climate change in South Texas, as well as the opportunities for economic and technological innovation associated with San Antonio's Climate Action and Adaptation Plan, SA Climate Ready. To give you some context, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about what I do scientifically. I focus on how stresses within the Earth create faults, flex the Earth's crust to form folds, and fracture the rock affected by those faults and folds. And by studying those rocks exposed on the Earth's surface, I better understand how fractures form, and the hope is that we can use what we observe on the Earth's surface to figure out what's happening beneath the surface. And so this permits prediction of how fracturing might take place below the surface. Now, because these fractures actually open fluid pathways in the subsurface, my research really does have implications for a wide range of fields, including the way that groundwater flows. For instance, the Edwards Aquifer in the San Antonio region relies heavily on geologists like myself to figure out where water flows, how it is stored. It also has impacts on how we mitigate contamination of water supplies, and it also helps tell us a little bit about how natural resources like natural gas and oil might occur within the system. Now, when people have questions about fracturing and fluid flow in the Earth's surface, they come to me. If somebody has a question about if they have a heart problem, they go to a specialist who specializes in the heart. If it's an eye doctor, they go to an optometrist or an ophthalmologist that will help them better understand what is wrong and how to deal with it, what the solutions are. If you want to understand climate, you talk to climate scientists who've devoted their careers to pursuing the knowledge that really aids in our understanding of the past and present climate system. Now, what's important is that these climate scientists have used data that stretches back for millions of years, has become much, much better, obviously, since we've been collecting satellite data more recently. But in general, the predictions that these climate scientists have made have been proven to be accurate in most cases. And as we move forward, it's really clear that we do have to plan for what the future climate might be, and we really have to do that on a wide range of levels, really from the national level to the state level down to the city level. In many ways, it is easier to make changes initially down on the city level. So San Antonio's Climate Action and Adaptation Plan really does take into account what we know about the Earth's climate and what we know about how the regional climate in South Texas will change. When considering a climate action and adaptation plan, we can really look to other examples around the world. For instance, entire countries have embraced innovations and change that mitigate or adapt to climate change impacts. For instance, the European Union, quite a while ago now, back in the 90s, really decided that they were going to move toward a zero emissions future. And what they saw over the next 20 plus years is that really, in spite of the fact that they were decreasing the average per capita greenhouse gas emissions, the per capita GDP increased. Even on the state level, you see that. For instance, California, which is similar in size to Texas, a complicated and robust economy similar to Texas, really has embraced the idea that you can decrease greenhouse gas emissions and maintain a robust economy. In San Antonio, the ideas that are really included in SA Climate Ready result in energy savings for families. They ensure that we will continue to make efficient use of existing resources and thoughtfully plan for future infrastructure and innovations in the way that San Antonio operates. Although climate action adaptation may focus on the mitigation of and adaptation to climate-related impacts, planning at this level really does open up new business and economic opportunities for the businesses that are already thriving here in San Antonio, and It's clear also that with a growing economy, and the good thing is that San Antonio has been thriving over the past several years, you'll see new businesses attracted to a city that really is so forward-thinking, innovative, and resilient. That's really the kind of statement that SA Climate Ready makes to a business looking to relocate. With the upcoming mayoral election, you really do have the opportunity to help and determine San Antonio's future. Please get out and vote.